What's up, you guys? How's it going? It's your girl Shanelle. Same spiel, different day. You've clicked on my reaction and commentary channel. This is the channel where we watch movies together because we're BFFs, and then I let you know what's going on in my brain as I'm watching them. Did you catch that? If you did, if you caught that, you're officially advanced Shan. Like, you're in my advanced program. Give yourself a little tap on the back. Guys, today's video is another installment of my Holo watches. I'm not really going that crazy. I don't really get into themes. That's lame, right? Oh my god. Okay. I'll work on that. But today's video is Friday the 13th, the original, the 1980 Friday the 13th. I have never seen it before. I think that if you're looking for somebody who knows like next to zero about this franchise, you've come to the right place. This is going to be exciting for me. I'm not even going to type in the IMDb. I know it's 1980. I have often confused this one with Nightmare on Elm Street. And I know Friday the 13th is Jason, just from popular culture. I know nothing about the Friday the 13th movies, except maybe that they take place on Friday the 13th. Gonna wager a guess there. You know what I'm saying? I'm so excited. This is 2 years after Halloween. Halloween 78. This is 2 years later. So I'm like ready to see the influence. Like, I think there might be some Halloween influence on this in terms of tropes, but I don't know. And I'm trying to think. Okay, I love the 80s, so I can't wait to see some camp gore. Probably shot in 79, so we're really gonna see that turn of the 70s, 80s thing. Short intro today. If you want more from me and the full length to this, Patreon information in the description box below. And I'm so excited to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. They are a long-running sponsor on the channel. Squarespace is my one and only. I am in a full-blown monogamous relationship with Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for your website building needs. From landing pages and storefronts to really beautiful galleries, Squarespace has got you covered. Squarespace can make you look like a professional before you even feel like one, you know? And in the spirit of fake it till you make it, I think you need to give Squarespace a try. I use them for my website, that is ChanelleRiccio.com. The best part about Squarespace is I can host ChanelleRiccio.com, and it is mine forever, as long as I continue to renew. There are never any price hikes, there are no hidden fees. I always know what I'm gonna pay when I'm going to pay it. And that's important to me. Sorry. Squarespace made me look like a total pro. I've got ChanelleRiccio.com, as I've mentioned. I've got an About Me page. I've got a landing page for people to find my information. It's really easy to use. Their templates are absolutely unmatched. They're so beautiful. The only issue you are going to have is choosing. That's right. It's going to be impossible to choose because every single one is so beautiful. So what I'm gonna invite you to do is go to squarespace.com/ChanelleRiccio, or just hit that link in my description box below if you have a hard time spelling Shanelle Riccio, because it is a little funky. And I'm gonna invite you to spend an afternoon, pick a template, make the website of your dreams, and then when you are ready to launch, use offer code Shanelle Riccio for 10% off of your website or domain name. I'm getting good at this, you guys. Like, Squarespace knows you're gonna love them. I know you're gonna love them. If you build your website through Squarespace, comment below. Send me to your website. I wanna see what it's all about. Send me there, please. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video, which is Friday the 3rd. Do you guys remember? It's Friday. I'm so sorry. Okay, and without further ado, let's get right into today's video, which is Friday the 13th from 1980. I'm preparing. I see a full moon. Like I said, I think if we keep the volume up, I might jump or scream. God, I love the summer. I love summer camps. I just love summer nostalgia. It was starting in a great spot for me, friends. This is a good spot. Point of view shot, just like Halloween. Creepy. Point of view shot mixed with that music. I wasn't sure if there was going to be an homage to Halloween in this. It feels like this is an homage to Halloween. We're going to have to look it up. This is exactly how Halloween starts. And this was the exact sound they used. Or no, they used this sound in Final Girls. Do you guys know that parody, The Final Girls? Great movie. It's on the channel. I'll put it in the cards. Oh, yeah. Great. They're an item. So I saw those looks exchanged. Somebody will see. Hope so. Classic camp, am I right, guys? Makeout City. These two are gonna die. Immediate. Can't wait.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing around.
Zoom in, freeze frame. Friday the 13th, the present. Feels East Coasty. Also, this looks like fall. They're pushing fall.
Hi, girl. Excuse me. Hi, boy. Hey, you speak English? How far is it to Camp Crystal Lake? See you later.
Do you guys say exposition to local town dogs like me? Because I do.
Excuse me. How far is Camp Crystal Lake from here?
What was her moment before? Like, what was her plan? To just hitchhike to camp?
Name's Annie.
All right, Annie, let's go.
She genuinely set out this morning without a plan of how to get to camp that she presumably signed up for I don't know how many months ago.
Shut up, Ralph.
It's got a death curse.
Come on, climb up, miss.
They call me Prophet of Doom. Oh my god, he just grabbed her ass. This is inappropriate.
Quit now.
Quit? Why would I want to quit?
Boy drowning in 57. In 1962, they was going to open up. The water was bad.
Classic camp. Water's bad. I went to a Girl Scout camp in Long Island and the lake was toxic in less than 10 years. I really do want to know this actress's backstory that she worked on for this character. Like, what was her plan for the day? No map, not even the paper map in her hands. Like, girl, she's raw dog in the day. I don't to-do list. Kevin Bacon!
Besides yourself?
Sex all you ever think about?
Kevin Bacon and the characters that only think about sex. I think we got ourselves a horror flick.
This is Marcy. I'm Ned Rubenstein.
Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake.
Thank you.
This is Alice.
Hi. Steve, Cabin B's already...
These clothes still have a real late 70s touch to them, you know? I can really see that this is early.
I don't know. I may have to go back to California to straighten something out.
We love a West Coaster on the East Coast.
I'll put you on the bus myself.
All right. Friday.
He looks 40, right? Am I crazy?
Bill, Steve wants to know if we need more paint.
The paint's all right.
Somebody's watching.
I don't know if I'm going to last all week. I'll tell Steve about the dinner.
Fine.
I don't think anybody's gonna last the week, and that's just my gut, you know.
Ta-da!
That sound effect was
Are you crazy?
bananas off.
You're beautiful when you're angry, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Did you come up here to help me or to...
She is so gung-ho. I really can't with this one.
I'm going to Camp Crystal.
Oh, that didn't look good. That was just point of view only. We did not get a reveal on who's driving. Don't feel good about whomever is driving this Jeep. Is that a Jeep? Yes.
But when you've had a dream as long as I have, you'll do anything.
Yo, somebody got to get little orphan Annie out the car. She is a little too optimistic for tomorrow.
For Camp Crystal Lake back there?
Oh, she gonna die.
I think we better stop.
She's just too pure. She got right in that car. Ooh, horns. I'm like, does she make it to camp or does she die now? I sort of hope for right now. That effect, the delay in the blood, unreal. Oh no. My focus went out right when I was laughing. Oh my god, that got me. That scared me. Of all the things, Shanelle, really? Okay, Kevin Bacon belly flop. Somebody doesn't know how to dive.
Come on, Ned.
Hurry up. Come on, man.
Come on.
Oh my god. I was about to say, he doesn't need mouth to mouth. There's no shot. These kids. Kids these days.
What do I do?
Kill it.
Yeah, bitch. Guys, comment below with your favorite camp movie ever. Mine is The Parent Trap, 98. Oh, that feels like I killed a real snake.
Is it dead?
Either that or it's got a very short clone.
We got a comedian here.
Roger that. 10-4, on my way out. Never keep the chief waiting. You kids keep your noses clean, understand?
Handheld camera so they can get that all in one setup. It's Ralph.
Go. Go.
I love like a glistening, twinkling 80s like soundtrack. Hear it? Twinkle, twinkle. It's not often you hear doomed, you know? In everyday life, you're doomed.
Emergency generator. Yeah, that's good.
Wait for me.
I hope stand-up comedian dies next. I'm over him.
What about Ned?
I don't love Ned.
He keeps acting like such a jerk.
Kevin Bacon has a great head of hair in this. It's shocking.
Hey, this is no dream. Come on, we're gonna get soaked.
I'm so excited for night. Like, bring me nightfall now. Let's go. Sexy time. Oh, Esteban over here.
We're going to play Monopoly. I hate.
Do we have time to play Monopoly?
We're going to play strip Monopoly. I'll be the shoe.
Just kidding. I really like Monopoly now. Didn't I say I wanted stand-up comedian to die next? What's his name? Ned, I think. This is a good sex scene. Kind of made less sexy when we realized there's a corpse above them, but... All right, okay, so Kevin Bacon was not leading man at this point because I thought they would save him for the end, but nope, the two who had sex have to go. They die. I don't think this camp has passed inspection, just saying. Yo, this makeup artist though, get it.
Here's your change, Steve.
Oh, you keep it sandy.
Thank you.
Sure.
Drive careful.
I will.
Steve, I think you should stay at the diner. He's driving a Jeep. My wheels are a-spinnin'. Now, either Jeeps were really popular at the time, or it's the same Jeep from earlier. I don't know. My wheels are spinning. Do we know the killer or do we not know the killer? I think we must not know the killer because everyone here is too young to have been active in 1958. Did this movie make Friday the 13th unlucky, or was Friday the 13th already pretty standard in terms of unlucky? There's so much movie rain in this movie. I'm getting concerned for like the well-being of like the greenery here. I know what my parents' front lawn looks like after the slip and slide, and it's not pretty. I want to know what the grass looks like after this movie is shot. Come on, somebody discover a body. Like, I'm ready. Let's get a discovery. I want to be off to the races. Yeah. Good.
Marcy?
Miranda and Marcy are dead.
Roger, acknowledge receipt. Estimate arrival 15 minutes.
Well, the rain let up. That's lucky.
Hello?
Who's that?
Steve about to die.
What are you doing out in this mess?
Okay, whoever the killer is, they look unassuming because the guy in the opening said, "Oh my God, hey," and then he just said, "Oh my God, hi." So this killer doesn't look too scary. This killer looks like a person. Context, please.
What do you think happened?
Poncho now. Love it. Obsessed. We're calling her Turquoise Jewelry Girl. Because, like, I'm clearly just forgetting everybody's name. Making us wait for it. I got all the time in the world. I have nowhere to be. Poncho down. And Bill is there with it. The makeup in this is so cool. The special effects. I'm dead. Unwell. She's the only one left. And Steve. This is where I start going, would I hole up in a cabin or would I run? I might run. Okay. Big fork. Let's not go for a steak knife or anything, you know? Why bother? My chest is getting really, like, tight, you guys. I'm getting stressed.
Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies.
Voorhees, Jason Voorhees. I know that.
No, they're all dead. They're all dead. They'll kill you too.
I'm not afraid.
Well, she's fucking creepy.
The counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned. I am Jason.
Okay, that's Jason's mommy. That's my...
Jason was my son.
Yeah.
To him. Look what you did to him!
Motherfuck, man. Okay, well, it's not Steve. So, that leaves Mrs. Voorhees. Is Jason a girl? She take on the name of her... Has this been a cover-up 42 years in the making to trick Shanelle right now? Is Jason Mrs. Voorhees? Could you imagine?
Kill her, Mommy. Kill her. I won't, Jason.
Jesus.
I won't.
We haven't seen an extreme close-up like that in this entire movie. Do I think this girl survives? Yeah, probably. She's all we got. And I gotta admit, I'm pretty mad they killed Kevin Bacon right away. I was very excited to see more of him. And they said, you would have thought, Shan. You would have thought.
Kill her, Mommy.
This is so scary. This whole time it was this bitch. I'm loving the way this is put together. You're trying to tell me this girl got the better of mommy, but the boys couldn't? I'm so confused. She's like Laurie. This is Laurie Strode, right? The final girl. Okay. This movie takes its fucking time in a way that I was expecting, but I'm not used to. I'm not accustomed to this pace. I'm like, let's go. So, okay, so every Friday the 13th from here on out has to be like a backtrack, like when Jason was alive. No, but Jason grows up, doesn't he? All the images in my mind are Jason with the doesn't he have a hockey mask or a ski mask? I'm so confused. Ooh. Hopelessly Devoted to You shot from Grease. Guess mine. It's not the first. She's up. Wait, she's like Michael Myers. She doesn't stay down. Get off. Finally, that machete comes back. Guys. Poor Jason's mommy, but I hope that's it. She Meredith Blaked it and spent a night on the lake. If you know, you know. Foliage is starting to turn. You see the reds? Was that real? Was it real? Was that real? My heart's pounding. Heart rate at a 70.
Are they all dead?
You saw?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl? Is he dead too? The boy, Jason.
We didn't find any boy.
Okay, Jason. So Jason's like, he's like the undead. See you in a minute. Okay, you guys, Friday the 13th from 1980. I've now seen it. Okay. What do I want to say? I tend to like old schooly horror like this. I loved the original Halloween last year. I loved how tentative, how slow, how scary they were able to make it by like building up that tension and like with the point of view shots, and it was very like an unease of being watched. This movie started there for me. Like it started in that place of unease, and then it really wore on my patience. And I wonder if I just have seen this done better, or if like I'm too much of a modern viewer for this. But once I had like the MO of the movie that like it's an everybody dies kind of flick, I found it really tough to sit through some of that. I was like, let's go. That being said, the reveal that it's Jason's mom, next level for me. So fucking satisfying, so amazing, because pop culture wise, not expecting that. You know, you hear about Jason, Freddy vs. Jason, Friday the 13th Jason, and never did I think the killer was gonna be Jason's mom. So that reveal was wow, good. And then this one, I saw a really cool classic makeup job that I hadn't seen before. We had the slice and then the blood and the axe to the head and the beheading at the end. I would be curious to know if we did the trivia, if these were firsts, special effects wise. So just like a slow burn that I tend to love, but I just really this time was pretty bored. I think maybe even some of the acting in this is pretty not great. They just didn't really make me feel terrified at all. And I'm willing to cop to maybe that's me having much too modern of an eye on it. You can let me know. I can handle the criticism. Spelled budget wrong. Yeah, oh my God, Shanelle, way off. I should have even went as low as 1 million and I still would have been off. This is an estimated 550K. One location, not much coverage, probably spent an arm and a leg on that rain, and there's no named talent. Let's go right into the trivia section. Movie was filmed at Camp Nobi Bosco in New Jersey. The camp is still in operation and it has a wall of Friday the 13th memorabilia to honor that the movie was set there. Let's go. I'm going to Jersey. Betsy Palmer, was she the named talent in this? I don't know who Betsy Palmer is, but she's Mrs. Voorhees. It says Betsy Palmer said if it were not for the fact that she was in desperate need of a new car, she would never have accepted the role of Pamela Voorhees. In fact, when she read the script, she called the movie a piece of film made roughly close to 40K on a budget of 550K. So this was not a successful film. Oh my God, you guys, I'm scared of spoilers because Betsy Palmer tells fans she has no idea who this character in the hockey mask is since her son Jason drowned in 1957. Maybe Jason didn't drown in 1957. This was inspired by both Halloween, blockbuster slasher movie, and Meatballs, a teen sex comedy set in a summer camp. Oh my god, I want to see Meatballs. Betsy Palmer's first film since The Last Angry Man, 1959. Wow. So she took a real low-budget flick to get a new car. Most of the stars of the original movie were actually Broadway stars who were sent over by a Broadway casting agency. When movies are cast off of the East Coast, a lot of Broadway actors get their names in the mix. That always made me jealous. I was like, I want to be on Broadway? Whoa, Sean S. Cunningham came up with the title of the film and placed an ad in the trade papers to create interest in the movie prior to even having a script. Dude really believed in the name. So that final jump scare is used a lot. And I know it comes from Carrie, the hand through the grave. I've seen Carrie. We saw it done in Nightmare on Elm when Freddy grabs. It says Brian De Palma said the following of the Jason jump from the water scene, which the filmmakers admit was a ripoff of the jump scare in Carrie, when Carrie reaches up. Yeah, I liked it, then adding, I saw it coming. They set the film at a summer camp because they needed a remote location. Jason Voorhees. Rumored to have been inspired by the real-life Lake Bottom murders in Espoo, Finland. Nominated for a Razzie. I'm kind of psyched that I'm getting a little bit validated that this isn't the greatest movie. I didn't even find it very scary, but you know I don't get scared. I'm only looking up special effects. They're saying like a lot of the fight scene with Mrs. Voorhees at the end was just like a lot of choreography and faking the blows, just like, and cheating with camera angles, which happens. Tom Savini was one of the first crew members on board for the film because the producers idolized his special makeup effects in Dawn of the Dead, 1978. So they used a special effects makeup guru, Tom Savini. Yeah, so apparently the fight scene was not going well and the designers had to stay and choreograph the scene. There's not much on the special effects. Definitely not the first movie to do it. Already seems like Tom Savini would have worked on this already. Dawn of the Dead, 1978. So this was not the first movie to really shock. Filming dates is what I want to see. September to October. September 4th to October 3rd. So you can see the leaves like just starting to turn, but like not fully. So that's fun. I love looking out for that. It's great. And they did it in Halloween too. It was the fall in Pasadena. So you've seen my reaction to Friday the 13th. Now I want to hear from you. Did you catch this in 1980? I'm very curious if you did, because this one seems like a flop. This one seems like it didn't really pick up steam until fans made it a cult classic. Interesting. Very cool. So I want to know if you saw this in 1980 in theaters. I'm copping to this right now. If I saw this in theaters in 1980, I would have been very scared. It's just because I'm very desensitized at this point to horror. So I would have thought this was scary at the time. So let me know. I don't know why I'm extending my empathy towards you. Just let me know. If you want more from me, Patreon information, description box below. And you know the drill. On that note, I'm gonna go eat.